Alright, hey guys, Steve Cat here. Welcome back to another part of our Fallout 3 walkthrough slash let's play. Last episode we almost started back on the main quest, but instead got our bearings back, helped out Vault 101 who was in desperate need of our help, picked up a new follower, Butch, along the way, and now here we are at a very suspect looking green patch of wasteland. So let's investigate further. Oh, green shrubbery. Very interesting.
Outsider, you have arrived. Please come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency to speak to you about. Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Alright, tree people with some lavish looking trees, very out of place.
I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself to arrive. If you wouldn't mind following me, I'll bring you right to him. I'm sorry. In my excitement, I got ahead of myself. I'm Tree Father Birch, and I have the great fortune of being leader of his people, the Tree Minders. Beyond that gate is our home, Oasis. Yes, we're the Tree Minders. We're his people. If you'll just follow me inside to the pavilion, all will be explained. Excellent. Please follow me. All will be explained soon.
We're very pleased to see you. Like the Great One himself, we welcome you with outstretched arms.
Well, this is different. Nice little setup with the torches. Is that a child? Come here.
Welcome, outsider.
Oh god.
Rejoice! The Great One wishes to see you!
We're very pleased to see you, outsider. Welcome. You are welcome amongst us,
We're very
outsider.
pleased to see you, outsider. Welcome.
We will speak once we've arrived in the pavilion. Not to worry. All will be explained.
Hello?
You have no idea how overjoyed I
That was
am
weird.
to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception.
I will use his perk, gladly.
That's his power you feel, outsider. With his outstretched limbs, he shelters us and keeps us safe. He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives, and he is the one who guides. No one speaks his name out of reverence for his majesty. Thanks to him, the Tree Minders have a home. I would have preferred that he made the introduction, but I understand your hesitation. The Great One is a God tree, a living, breathing, speaking God tree. The Tree Minders are blessed to have this being watch over us. Is it so strange to care for one's home and keep it safe from those who would seek to exploit it? He gives to us, so we give back to him. It's an arrangement that's worked well for almost 2 decades. We shun technology and embrace nature. That's the life of a tree minder. Sadly, the wasteland is a hostile place, and sometimes we're forced to defend ourselves against it. If that means fighting with manufactured weapons, then so be it. Had he not asked to see you, you never would have gotten this close to the gates. Yes, indeed it does. Sorry, I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time. Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin.
Man, this isn't weird at all.
It's simple, really. You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him. I assure you. Very good. Take your place in front of the basin and let's begin.
Oh, we're gonna have some lucid dreams, all right.
Are you okay?
May you remain under the canopy of his protection.
I don't like how they're all gathering around now. This is all orgy start. Come on, do your chant, say your words. Do I? Okay. Anybody else? I think we're all here.
What do you need?
No. Do I sit down?
Hey, did you hear
When
that?
you are ready, drink from the basin.
Okay, let's do this.
We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, through the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his verdure.
Amen.
You want to
Soon,
get out of here?
You will pass.
Good one, Butch. Good one, bud.
And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
All right, this is looking awfully nice. Whoa, okay. Definitely some rad water. Sup, bud?
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean? Neither have I. Well, I talked to Herbert, but he never really says anything back. Do you, Herbert? He kept growing around me. Maybe for calling him Herbert all the time. His name's really Bob. I think it's funny when I call him Herbert, though.
All right, wow.
Well, you're quite clever. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head. Sunk his roots right in there, you know? Well, eventually he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside. It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. We were pretty deep inside, and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff. Yes, I do. Or I guess we do. Me and Bob, that is. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me? Oh, no. It wouldn't be murder. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now, rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god. Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make them come around. How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart. Now, how exactly am I supposed to do that? I can barely move anymore. Thanks to Bob, I'm obviously not going to be doing anything for a very long time. You will? Oh, you made us so happy. Oh, isn't that right, Bob? Just give me a little time to say goodbye to good old Bob, and then I'll be ready. No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
Now, if you guys didn't know, Harold was actually a shopkeeper in Fallout 1. So it's a little Easter egg for you that the devs threw in here. And in Fallout 1, or maybe it was Fallout 2, he does have an irradiated, not a tumor, but some sort of organism growing out of him. And this is clearly what it's progressed to in the days of Fallout 3. And he wants us to put him out of his misery because supposedly his life now sucks, according to him. Which I kind of see that. So we gotta go down here and put a shame and put an end to all this beautiful life. All this green, nice radiated green going away because of us. Feels good, doesn't it? Feels real good. Huh, Butch? Yeah, whatever. What if I talk to, you?
So you're the outsider, huh? I was born here, silly. Oh, you mean Harold? Sometimes I even curl up. I tell him what I'm scared of. Aw, I never knew an outsider could be scared of anything. Harold told me that he's scared of fire. If fire ever got on him, it would burn him and Bob until they were all gone. That's why we keep the fires far away from him. My parents told me never to go.
Interesting.
It's very nice to meet you, outsider. I'm Branch Tender Linden. I sort of fell into it, I guess.
Wow, that's pretty weird.
I was found dying in the wastes not far from here by a trader caravan. They knew about this place and brought me to Bloomseer Poplar. She nursed me back to health, and I've stayed ever since. I was a Brotherhood of Steel outcast. We had a deep patrol out here looking for some tech, and they got jumped by some Deathclaws. They shredded everyone else and left me bleeding to death. If it wasn't for Oasis and Bloomseer Poplar, I'd be dead right now. Honestly, I've never seen anything like this place. It's beautiful. It's a shame only a few people will ever get to see it. Oasis is located near what used to be an old mining town before the bombs fell. When the attack started about 200, the old gate that stands at the mouth of Oasis Cave is the last piece of architecture from those days.
What do you have to say?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Bloomseer Poplar, soothsayer and it brings. My father was a healer like myself. He had the most curious books I would read about trees and plants and their medicinal properties. Many years later, I heard a rumor about a place such as this. I spent a decade in search of it. I've been in this wonderful place for over 15 years now. In what we call the harvest month, the Great One creates seeds among his branches within seed pods. At the end of this time, the pods open and the seeds are carried quite easily upon the wind. It's quite beautiful. Wherever the seeds take purchase, they grow into trees, plants, grass, or all manner of wonderful things. Be wary of the water in the caves. I was the third one to arrive here in If she hadn't been around. After a while,
What's in this sack? Alright, nothing interesting. So I bet these people are going to try to stop me from going down in there. Yep. Perfect. Let's see what they have to say.
and I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it. I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis.
And how can you be so sure of that?
He chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry. You'll soon see things as I do. The Great One does tend to speak. My talks with him have become quite puzzling of late. I think he's beginning to fear his future.
I wonder
The Great
why.
One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him. If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
Interesting. What do you have to say?
Get inside. I hate it out here.
And be quiet, Butch.
I love Birch. The spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle, a benefit meant for the entire wasteland. Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change. I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist him in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
Branch tender cypress. I wish they wouldn't. Shh. I was an outsider like yourself when my eyes beheld the splendor of Oasis.
Alright, now we have some options. As always, I'm leaning towards killing, but I'm also might apply the spreading filament, whatever. So, we can have some more greenery in the wasteland. I'm not 100% sure yet, though. Minor lurks down here, I'm assuming. Oh, yep. What else would it be? Wow. Oh my god. That'll do it. That was a pretty nice shot, I can't lie. And they're in the goddamn water, of course they are. Yeah, come out here and fight me, pussies.
So on.
Oh, it was a king.
Yeah, eat it.
No, but you can't die just yet, bud. No, not. Thank God. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come here. Come up. Up to see. Fucking fire, come on. No. No, that was awful. That could not have gone worse. Okay, but we killed the Mirelurk King, so that's out of the way. Let's head down, boys. And real quick, though, I think of oxygen. Oh, okay, now it's quick. Okay, that'd be a lot worse than that. I can't lie. If it's a king, we'll pull out vengeance. But if it's not, well, we'll just get the dust like everybody else. What the hell are you doing over here? Yeah, good riddance. Okay, yep, nothing happened. You know, 'cause I'd like the greenery to spread, but if those weird hippies keep on going, I'm not sure how I feel about it at that point. No, okay, let me get out of here. Okay, yep, he's dead. Like I said, the greenery could be great, but if the whole like weird tree people spread that whole culture, that's not my thing.
Want to get out of here?
There's a pre-war book right there. Yeah, I'll take that. And a stealth boy, which I will also take. Yeah, I see you, asshole.
Time for some fun.
Yeah, he's good as dead. What's down here? Oh, thank you for that. Get up. Get some oxygen. Go back down. Mentats. Yep. All right, I think we got what's important. We can get back on the path. Really should repair that. A lot of people sell the mini nuke, but maybe we should really repair that. God damn it.
Time for some fun. Run home to mommy.
Yeah, there's another one.
That's how we do it. Woo!
What's on this side? Stim pack right away. Alright, pretty solid. Ah, here it is. Ah, we gotta do it. I'm sorry, guys. So the greenery can grow now, but just hopefully not their hippie culture. Holy shit. Yeah, you get him, Butch. Holy shit. Okay, now let's see. Where are they? Come on, let us go. There we go. Ah, finally we're out.
You've done a great deal. The gifts the Great One has bestowed upon us will now take mere decades to breach the confines of Oasis instead of centuries. In your short visit here, I can see you've learned much. That's a rare gift in these turbulent times. I believe there are a few tree minders who wish to speak to you before you depart. I think you'll find their appreciation quite rewarding. Good luck in all your journeys, my friend. I hope your time here has opened your heart as well as it opened your eyes.
So, it look. So, they really need me that badly, huh? I guess I never thought of it that way. Awfully selfish of me. Should we give 'em another chance? Herbert! Fine. Okay. I was once a man.
No, there we go. Well, boys, I think we did it. I'll get the rewards from the tree minders real quick, and then we'll call it an episode.
Hello again, outsider.
What is it outside? Although his influence, for now,
No, you need to give me stuff.
Ah, it's nice to have. I have never known someone to That's partly why I never allow me to present.
Can I repair? Oh, that was...
Always without. Hey, my second best.
I'm very happy
Oh,
to see you
it's
again.
nice if my
Say-
speech was only 100.
I somehow knew. I helped. I present.
Alright, well that quest is done. So, I think I'm going to call it an episode here, boys, like I just said I would. Any critiques or comments, please leave it down in the below. Like the video, please like or subscribe. And as always, please enjoy the rest of your day.